tableted so I can get updates. Hello, everyone. Live from a room in Utah. How's everybody doing? Put this right here. I'm trying a new setup here. What up, Christy? And Christine, hello. Please share this if you're watching. I'm just kind of letting everybody get into the room here. So how's everybody doing? Thank you, Christy. Thank you for sharing. Yes, happy Sunday. Hello, Tony. How are you? All right, guys. So today I'm going to be doing readings for donation, or we can do a one-card reading. It'll just be a basic one card, but kind of a message for the day. It just kind of depends. I can get a lot from one card, but if you'd like a 3-card reading, soul spread, please let me know. We'll do a soul's path reading, or whatever question you have. I'm going to try not to miss anybody and make sure that you're here when I do give you a reading if I call your name out. Those who do donate or tip will be put to the first of the list. So let's get started. I'm going to pull a card of the day for all of us. Then I'm going to smudge. I'm going to get ready. I should probably do that first. Let's do that first. Doesn't really matter, but let's get a smudge going. Just clear the airwaves. Energetic airwaves. Bring clarity from Great Spirit, the universe, our higher selves, our guides, loved ones that have passed on. Let's make that clear connection now. Wow, ding, notifications are up. Hello, Sandy. Welcome. Hello, Susan and Pamela. Again, if this resonates with you, please share. If you would like a reading, please go to a private reading. 20, 30 minutes, an hour. There's a bunch of different session packages at my website. It's right down there at the bottom of the screen. PsychicShaman333.com. Like I need to get a little more sage here. Might do some Palo Santo today too, just to amplify the energy. There we go. Now she's smoking. All right. Let's do a little Palo Santo. Your phone is hitting buttons? Like it's just hitting buttons? I know that happens to me sometimes. Hello, Bernadette. Good to see you. Again. All right, let's do a card of the day for everybody. And I want to read that. I sometimes forget, but I want to read that little poem that goes with it after I read it. All right, so everybody focus. What we want. This is for everyone. So even if you're just coming onto this after we're done, after we're not live and it's just playing, everybody to receive this message. This message is for all of us. Ooh. Fire, passion cards. This week, it's time to really bring out, sometimes you may have to bring out the bear and the right, that kind of bear totem, right? Protective, loving, but fiercely loving, and defender, really. I got the bear energy like immediately. So this week, it's time to speak up if you need to. Let me get rid of these spammers. There's a spammer right there. See him? Hold on. It's right there. Got her. All right. So this week, it's about passion. It's about living your life and speaking up when you need to, getting past the fear. Don't let the fear overcome, right? You have to overcome the fear. You have to get on top of the fear, which means you have to bring out that courage that's within all of us. It's not something you go find. It's within you. You just have to utilize it. So this week, whether it's within your pursuits or standing up for yourself, really has a lot to do with just utilizing your passion, being authentic, and being fierce when you need to. You saw that fire around her, right? Sometimes we need to bring that fire out and tend that fire and utilize it for the right purposes. And being fierce sometimes it's not evil, right? To stand up for the right things. Yeah, the spam idiots. Every time lately, they're just here every time. Oh, somebody gave me the angry face. Who's angry here? Hello, Linda Forte. Yeah, I mean, especially right now, there's a lot of bullshit I'm hearing on TV right now. I'm just like, wow, you went from stay-at-home measures to lockdowns. Now they just say lockdowns. Like everybody's going to wear a mask for, what is that, 100 days? What? I mean, I'm not into politics like either one of those idiots. But really, like that's how they're going to keep doing it. They're going to keep going, well, these guys didn't wear the mask, so they're, we have to keep wearing them. No, they just want there to be an invisible enemy, just like terrorism. And then you notice the last couple of days, ISIS is back now, right? I don't know if many of you know about, but this it's just it's a bunch of bullshit, right? And it's just lies and we need to stand up for ourselves. We really need to stand up for ourselves. Don't hide in your house. And I feel like it's important to stand up. That's what they're trying to do. They're keeping us in our house. We're under a mental hypnosis. It's a mass hypnosis. You can see by the way that they show you things on the news. They'll kind of feed you, the bat in the soup, or people in China falling over with masks. I mean, this is all propaganda. It's all meant to be very suggestive and get to your head. And it's getting on my nerves because they're cracking down even more because not enough of us are standing up. So felt like I had to get that out. I need to be fierce, so I brought it out. Yeah, and it's crazy. Yeah, we've got to stand up, Susan. You're right. I know this is not comfortable for us, but it needs to happen. You'd love to be hypnotized. Yeah, well, sometimes it is your past life, Tosa. That's kind of missing the point, though. We got the best truth teller, Julian Assange, locked up because he tells the truth. If anybody paid attention and went and followed what he does, you'd see how mean or mean. That's an understatement. Evil. The people that pretend to be our leaders and represent us are, and you're seeing a lot of it now. It's scary, but in that we need to stand up. We need to be courageous. We need to fight for our freedom. Nobody gets to tell somebody else what they get to do and how they get to do it. As long as you're not hurting anybody else physically, you know what I mean? As long as there's no abuse going on, which happens to us every day from them, right? That's what they are. They're basically our abusers. The news, people that are sharing these same messages, corporations. I mean, I know this sounds really cheesy and cliche, but this is what's going on. And it's really hard when I see family members that are locking themselves in their house because of it. This is ridiculous. I mean, really, enough is enough. Yeah, life is sacred. The rest of it is bullshit. The rest is bullshit. That's right. Censoring any kind of doctors that are talking about anything else and actually bringing you truth, so they're getting rid of them. This is a dictatorship, a world dictatorship right here. And this is why we were born. It's why we're here. We're here to get it back. Stand up to it, because there's not many of them. Yes, they have a lot of power, but they don't have as many voices as we do. And right now, at this point, your voice is very powerful, along with the collective. So felt like I needed to get that message out, because I just watched something right before I went live, and I was like, what? Yeah, the poem to fire. See, I got all confused. I forget that one all the time, though. All right, so this is the poem for the card of the day. I'm like shuffling, just fire, bear coming out. Let's see. Yeah, thank you for reminding me, producer. All right, so fire speaks. Call upon the spirit of fire, invoke new courage, and all of you desire. My force will ravish fears and plight, ignite the flame of passion tonight. So really, I mean, it's kind of what I'm doing. That within that, you can feel it right there in your solar plexus. Think, use your head, but sometimes it's important to just breathe that fire. You need to. It's so much more powerful than people realize. If everybody stopped listening to these people trying to keep us in little cages and just did your thing, if everybody did that, or most of us, it would stop immediately. But because that has enough support, there's enough people that follow that cult of politics or personalities. Oh, this one's better than this one because this one doesn't say main things, and this one's very politically correct. Although all in the background, it's all going the same way, right? Still bombing people in the Middle East. There's still a lot of people starving. I can't even get water to my own. Like, we have water that turns white when you boil it. Like, too much in the pipes. They haven't fixed infrastructure, right? These people aren't doing anything for us. None of them, no matter how sweet they seem or how, tough they seem, they just do this. They have the power to change the world, and they're changing it for themselves. I do have a Cash App, Marlene. Do you have Cash App? Hello, Janet. Yeah, and it's important. All of you, I know a lot of you are introverts, right? We can talk here, but I'm very introverted. For a long time I was, and guess what I liked? Everything that I like to do required me to be extrovert. So I learned to be extrovert, and I'm still introverted, like around people, and for the most part. It's time to stand out. It's time to show your fire, shine that light from within. Be those, I mean, this sounds cheesy, but be those children of the light. That's what you are. We need you. There's not enough of us yet. And you can do it through Messenger as well, Marlene, if you have that set up with your bank, where you can send money. Have we received any donations? We're just going to go straight to the free ones. I don't even have my device. Where is it? I'm going to make sure that I'm not missing anybody. I think we're good. All right. Now, after I went off on that rant, have I ever been to Scotland? I've never been to Scotland. I would love to go, though. Wow, Cheryl, nice. Cheryl says, guiding principle about the matrix of the outer world, Don Miguel Ruiz explains. Hold on a second. The inability to see the truth is a fog of perception. The Toltecs called a mito. Mito? The mito clouds our vision, so we can't see who we really are. We can't see where we're not free. We create an image of who we are, who we should be in order to be liked, loved, and good enough. Hold on, I'm going to put that up there. See if I can find where I was. We can't say that we're not free. We create an image of who we should be in order to be liked, loved, and good enough. But this image isn't real. Good news, we are able to clear the fog with love. The Four Agreements books. Huh. Yeah, that sounds a lot like a lot of truth to me. Really, that's where we're at. We're in this place of like, we're hypnotizing ourselves. We're smart enough to see through a lot of this stuff, but we're willing to say, you know what? I trust somebody else to do it, so I'm okay. Like, there's no way that person could be lying, right? Or all of these people could be lying at the same time. There's no way that there's blackmail going on in the highest levels of government. No way. Like, that's what's going on. We're being captured. Our voice is being captured. Our souls. We're allowing it. Not all of us. There's plenty that stand up, but there's not enough. Thank you for the $11.11, Christy. It's a fiery one today, but hey, it's the way it is. All right, Christy, let's see here. I've been shuffling the hell out of these cards for about the last 10 minutes, so they're good and shuffled. You always get that amplification one. Like, first is nurture, earth, right? That's taking care of yourself. I feel like that's where you're at right now. You're kind of in this place of having to go pull everything back in and take care of yourself, take care of your family, but really importantly, take care of yourself. Like, you're kind of getting cloudy in your vision of where you want to go. Don't get complacent, right? But it is important to love yourself right now because you have to build that confidence. Amplification, which means your life is about to be amplified, but you have to take different steps. You have to go a different direction this time. Like, try things a little differently, come from a different angle, and you'll notice that things change for the better. But you really have to want that for yourself and know that you know what you need to go get it. I know you're tired, but you are not tired enough to accomplish what you want. And you got the last card is the great mystery, trust. This is more about trusting the process and knowing once you're on that path, don't look about, oh, but this could happen if I do this and this could happen. No, it's about going down the path that you know is necessary and making proper sacrifices to do so. And I feel like that's where you find your happiness. That's where, your kids are already happy. I met your kids. They were awesome kids. And you're happy as well. But I feel like you need to get yourself to a place where you can actually take a rest and take a break. I don't feel like you're in that environment right now. And we've talked about this yesterday, that it's time to make a change. So I think you're on the right path. It's just kind of spirit telling you again, right? Yeah, the trust card. It's a good card, very good card. All of those were good cards. Hello, Angel. I'd like to hear from Spirit. Okay, let me make sure. Not that somebody else. Oh, Jody donated $10. Thank you, Jody. And yes, Angel, I would get right to you here. Let me get Jody here first. You want it on Messenger? So you want me to wait until I'm done? Yeah, I can do it. I can do it on Messenger. And if you wouldn't like your reading like live, you can just send me I can still do you I'll just send you cards on Messenger. So if you don't want your stuff up, Aaron, you want to get more personal and be able to talk about some things, yeah, you can send me a donation. I'll do it after. It'll be today, but I can do it after the live. Thank you very much, Cindy Miller. Thank you. All right, Angel, I'm gonna throw you a card out. I told you I'd get you next, and I know you donate all the time, so you definitely stand out of my mind. You're a big donor. Thank you, tipper. Big supporter of my work, and I'm very grateful for that. So what does the message Sunday have? Time to work your magic. Altar, right? Honoring. And I see this more about you really getting into your magic. I don't know if you're getting new herbs, but I'm getting shown like Norma right now. She's with Norma and Mikkel, my daughter and my wife, basically kind of starting to gather herbs. They're starting to learn how to use new, spells and bringing things to fruition. I feel like this is the time for you to do this. You have a very open portal right now for your magic to succeed. And so it's time to start working on manifestations today. I'm being told today, like as soon as possible. You're welcome, Angel. Thank you for all your support. Hello, Kelly. Good to see you. I think somebody else donated. Oh, yeah, we got Cindy Miller. Cindy, did you have a question? I want to make sure you're here. She might be up here. Did you see anything from Cindy? Nice, Susan. That's awesome. That's cool. Gifted an orange in the forest yesterday. That's very cool. Yeah, so you've prepared. Now you need to work your magic. Today's the day to work your magic. All right, let me make sure. So I'm not getting the updates like I was before. Cindy, Jody. I want to make sure Cindy's in here. Cindy, are you there? There you are. General guidance. Okay. Just wanted to make sure you were here and didn't have to like step away from the phone for a minute or your device. Saw a rainbow orb in the ice yesterday. Oh, awesome. Nice, Crystal. Yes, I can get to you next here. Get Cindy read real quick. Get her reading out. Time to come back out. Time to come back out into the world, Cindy. I'm being shown or I'm told that this is a past, present, and future. This is a soul's path, right? So there was a time you needed to retreat. Maybe this was through sickness or just exhaustion. I feel like you kind of had to step back and just keep more time to yourself. You need to kind of, we all go through these hermit phases in our life where we kind of just keep to ourselves and we do our thing. And a lot of self-growth happens and self-awareness or self-discovery, just other aspects of ourself. I feel like you've been there, but now it's time to get more social. And I feel like there's still some healing to be done. So you got medicine bag next. This is really about putting everything, good. Really what this helps you do is focus on gratitude and what you're grateful for. So taking things from your memory or from certain times in your life, maybe putting them in one place. Medicine bag is a perfect thing to do that with. So I would say create a medicine bag or some type of a sacred pouch. I do create them. I do make them if you're interested. But really putting things from memories, like fond memories. This is your next stage of healing, and this is the healing stage you're in right now. And then crystals, so amplifying. Your energy will amplify as you get more social, as you start to connect with more people. I feel like you need that. We all do. We all do. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of the live. Is we're being separated on purpose, and it's not for a bullshit that's coming out of the way they're saying it is. But really, we need to connect, and that's where I see you. That's what the crystals to me, and what I'm seeing it for you is like reconnection and amping up that vibe within you. That's how you're going to get that. And with the medicine bag, you feel like you're kind of coming out of hibernation, so to speak. Now it's time to really reintegrate yourself. Nina, I see you. I will get to you in just a second. Give me just a sec here. I think I got another. Yes, Kelly Sergi with $5.18. Thank you. And thank you, Cindy. I hope that resonated. I did delete the right one, right? Make sure. I hope I didn't block somebody that was, because that comments thing will move, and I'm trying to get this spammer out of here, but it moves after I push the button. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not where I was supposed to be. Yeah. Kelly, do you have a question? Let me do Nina real quick while I'm waiting on your question, or if you just want a general. Kelly, high anxiety. Like you're on a journey, right? You're vibrating a lot higher. You're kind of entering a new realm of thought and a new realm of perception. So, and the way you perceive things. So, it's going to take a while to get your sea legs. The best thing you can do right now is breathe. Oh, that was. Hold on. I got pop-ups coming up. I need to get rid of that. All right. So this is about your journey you're on right now. You're being kind of lifted up into a place that you're not used to. So you may be getting more visions or feelings, or just all of your feelings that maybe felt more intensely right now. I feel like you need to understand and trust that you are on the right journey. You're on the right path. Don't run from this new feeling. This is the way we're supposed to feel. I know it's kind of freaky when it first hits you, right? So you're kind of going through this like awakening, energetic awakening right now. So it's just going to take some time, and breathing, meditation will help to kind of ground yourself, and just kind of taking a walk, sometimes eating a good meal. These things will help ground you. But I feel like your energy and you're like spiking right now energetically, and that's a good thing. But it takes a minute to get used to. And even still, I get to places where it's really intense energy. So good day, Daleen. Daleen Densley Morrill. All right, where are you, Kelly? I hope you're all. I'm doing well. I hope you're well too. That was the last one I saw. Excuse me. There you are. Can I ask, why do I receive phone calls from my friends, texts, etc.? When I ask, will me and her be friends again? Well, that's signs, right? That's got to understand a little bit more about telepathy among the collective. We're all connected, right? So we can, if we kind of just start to think about somebody a little bit, we'll connect with them. And we're not seeing that as humans, but that's a way to see it, right? So you're getting these messages. That's like her way, subconsciously and telepathically, of letting you know too. So this is like your souls are talking to each other, but your humans aren't talking as much. So it's more about telepathic connection between the collective and between you and her. Hope that answers your question. I feel like I didn't need to pull cards on that one because that would have been better answered that way. But I can pull cards if you'd like me to pull some cards on top of it. Let's see here. Linda Batista. Thank you, Linda. That's Linda Forte, right? Seeing blue roses today. Awesome. She's avoiding you like the plague. Yeah, well, you're still talking. So I would suggest continue to talk telepathically like that, but do it more consciously. So be more conscious of how you're speaking. She'll hear it more. And you'll probably hear from her soon in this realm as a human, her human. Yes, thank you, Linda. Did you have a question, or we're just going to do a general? Hello, Nikki. You're the only one watching, or at least commenting from YouTube. I won't leave. I'm still here for a few minutes. Looks like somebody, oh yeah, Linda. Okay, so Linda, we're just kind of focusing on Linda and if she has a question. Linda Forte. Hello, Jerry, Mary Lynn. Kanapka. Patricia McQueen. Hello, welcome. Please share this if you can. If you are, if you're interested in a reading after watching me and watching what I'm doing, if that resonates with you, please go to my website and schedule something. I'm pretty open today, so, and pretty much all week for now. Changes usually on Monday and Tuesday, but taking a break from Facebook. Yeah. Sometimes it's needed. What do I feel for a guy from your past? Okay. All right. So I do feel like there's change here. The guy from your past, I feel like you have gone through, or he has gone through some changes. So you. So I feel like you're both matured more, especially him. That's what the shapeshifter is about, and the way I'm seeing it as to your question. This is him kind of just making, I feel like there's some unfinished business or whatever you're doing or whatever that connection means to the two of you. It feels like it's not finished. So he could keep reconnecting with you. I feel like there are some things that you do, just the way personality traits in both of you or certain things about each other that still kind of rub each other the wrong way. This might seem like kind of an in and out type of connection. So like not completely all the time 24/7 together or together, as a regular couple. It could go that way, but I feel like it's going to be more about kind of an in and out thing. And that's just, you got the knowing card for the last. So just know them to be them, right? Trust them to be them. Don't expect anything differently. And I feel like the relationship can still thrive. And I feel like there's a lot to be taken and given in this relationship or this connection. So just kind of see where it goes right now. I wouldn't say back off, but just know that person to be that person. Yes, they've grown, they've gotten better, but there are still things about them that will irritate you, and vice versa. So still early right now. Just see where things go right now, and if they're inconsistent, don't be upset about that, right? Yeah, you're right, Kelly. Looks like I got another donation, or maybe not. Let me see. Yes, from Angelique Diamond and Nikki. So $7 from Nikki, a nice thank you, and a $12.12. I like the numbers, Angelique. So Nikki first, and then Angelique. You just want some general guidance. All right. This one is for Nikki Richardson. I think you're what do I feel like you're at this, like, don't feel like you failed. I feel like you're doing good. But there does feel like a delay. Like, wow, I thought you were expecting something, it didn't happen right away, or when you expected it. Abundance. So you've got the abundance. There's things to be grateful for. I think you can I do this too. Norma does this a lot, where they hold on to like all the shit instead of looking at all the things to be grateful for. And I do it too. But I feel like that's where you want to look at what you're gaining right now. Not be depressed of what you don't have or what you haven't gained yet, but you are in that process. Bones for casting, divination. This is about you utilizing your spiritual gifts and your third eye, so to speak. Really, literally, utilizing your third eye to set up the next plan of action for you. And tree people sustenance. So spend time with those closest to you. I think that's where you gain um, that sense of real true love is those closest to you, those who have had your back pretty much, in your life. Those are the people that you want to, some of them, yeah, you're just, but there are certain people you can trust and you can be very, or that you feel have been the closest to you in your life, maybe your kids, probably your kids. I think that's where you gain that sustenance from, that love. So really kind of falling back, waiting on an offer letter. Okay. So falling back and just spending time with those important to you right now. Taking a break, taking it easy. You're kind of in between. Like it's not time to act right now. It's time to wait. All right, Angelique next. Yeah. Unofficially official. Yeah. It's driving you crazy too, isn't it? Patience. Past, present, and future. Okay. This one is for Angelique. All right. So, past. I feel like making new connections or made connections, maybe connections from the past have come back up. This is people, other people close to you or people you've kind of left behind, kind of came back into the picture. Uh, Maybe not exactly the best, you know, type of people. Like I feel like you may have, inadvertently let some toxic connections in or toxic people, and I think that you're starting to learn the cycle now, though. It's the medicine wheel continuation, right? That it's going to continue to go in this way. This is the medicine wheel is something to be very grateful for. It's something we can learn from. We will go down the same cycles until we finally figure out we need to change the cycle, right? And that it will change the cycle, but it won't break the cycle. So really, I think it's about changing the cycle right now. That past card was, maybe people from your past that you connected with that weren't, kind of bringing more toxicity or negativity than positivity and lifting you up and lifting each other up, right? Now having a chance to redo it again, which I feel like you're going to kind of go in this loop. Now, this time when you go on this cycle, or maybe in this cycle right now, where you may be, others may be trying to reconnect with you, I feel like you want to kind of change your circle of friends. I think that really is important to the people that really, are supportive and that you can support and that you have like shared energy with. You're not around people that are just trying to suck everything, like as far as all your energy out and kind of leave you with nothing, right? Um, and I feel like right now it's time to take some time, and that's what the buried in earth card and coming up in the future is you're going to have to kind of really protect yourself or put up your boundaries from these people and kind of take some time away from that, right? So you're still there, but you're just not allowing too much of that connection or these negative connections to come in. That's your future card. That's what you should be watching out for. It's 1111 here, folks. So just thought I'd mention that. Set your intentions. Thank you, Angelique. Hope that resonated. We'll see you soon, Nikki. Thank you. Julie Level, was that? Awesome, Angelique. I'm glad you liked it. Julie Level Bakes, or Bacchus? Bakes? Bacchus? I think it's Bacchus, right? Bacchus? Backs. Julie Level Backs. She wanted a free card. Prepare for a new journey. I feel like it's time to really take some a new road. And this is pretty new for you. This feels like internally, a lot of this is perception, right? So it's changing of your perception. As you change your perception, your life changes. Things around you start to change for the better or for the worse. It depends on where you put your mind, right? And where you put your heart. Do you focus too much on negative, or are you focusing on more positive and the outcomes especially? Try not to get too caught up in focusing on negative incomes. It's important, or negative outcomes, excuse me. It's important to realize that you will succeed and know it. If you keep thinking failure, you're going to continue to fail. Oh, thank you, Angel, for the $10. $10 donation. Thank you very much. Jerry Maylene Kanopka says, thank you so much for sharing yourself with all of us. You're welcome. I enjoy it. I appreciate it. I'm grateful for all of you. Trust me, it's a give and take thing. You guys do so much for me. Resignation, definitely yeah, it's time to start thinking positively where you're going. You create where you're going. Don't let others do that for you. Don't expect it to just happen. It's something that you see an opportunity to maybe move up in a certain direction, or wherever you're going with that. Don't be afraid to jump on that opportunity. You're very welcome, Julie. I think we're caught up. Let me see. Angel Lopez, did you want a spread, or was that just a donation for the question I answered earlier? But if you want more, I can give you more, because I just gave you one card first or then. So, do I facilitate shamanic journeys? Yes, I would recommend. I would recommend that you go to check out my class, my webinar. That's basically shaman training. So we do a lot of different things, and that's. Or are you talking about just like an actual ritual, going out and doing something? I've done a couple of them. Yeah. I do a lot of them at home, just for my family and myself. But yeah, if you'd like to learn how to do that, go to my webinar or join my weekly class. It's Wednesdays at 7 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, 7 p.m. About an hour. You go about an hour. What? Oh, you got somebody else? All right, let me find them. Got him. Zap. A spread? Okay. Huh? Going off the card that you pulled, you also want to see if there are any messages from the spirits. Well, that was a message right there. Yeah. To get that right, you got the altar, right? That's funny, like we just talked about. It's just reiterating prayer, hope. That's speaking to your higher self. That's what I always see this card as. I mean, it's different for everybody, but that's really what that's about, is looking up and understanding that the quantum of everything. How would I say that? Just the vastness of everything, and the how we do have these higher selves. They do appear bigger than us. That's perception, right? Or 10 times our size. That is our higher self. And that's where you need to be praying to right now, or accessing. Oh, we got another one. Man, they're fast. Got them. All right. So it's really, you've got the altar. This would be coming next. So this is telling you to really, set that intention to where you want to go, and what you want to create for your life, and what you want out of life. Just not leaving others out, right? making sure that you're including everybody or anybody who wants that same thing. So if you're manifesting, bring it to them as well. Right? Don't be selfish in your endeavors, which you're not selfish at all. It's just something that spirit wanted you to remember. Maybe you weren't aware of it, which it's better. The spell is always, or the manifestation is always more powerful if you're including everyone. All right, and tree of life. So planting the seed, right? Spirit is really, I mean, your spirit guides are telling you you need to get working on your magic. Like, I don't know if you've been procrastinating it, or you're getting a lot of messages to do it. There's a reason for it that you may not see yet. So it's important to really get yourself in that mindset right now. So create that environment around you today, right? Turn your whole house into a sacred space, right? Get some candles going. So that is your reading. Anyway, all right, we've got another one. Or did that get rid of him? Eric John. Oh, you got rid of that one. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave you for now, but I will be back on probably tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow morning around the same time. Y'all have a great day. And if you'd like to schedule a reading, please go to my website or send me a message. If you would like to still have a reading, just send me. If you wanted to send a donation, no free, please. We do the free ones live, but when I get messages for free readings, I just get a ton of them, and I just, I'm not going to answer all those free readings. That's why I go on here and do them here. But anyway, much love to all of you. Have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.